What's up, everybody? I hope that this video finds you well and in excellent spirits. My name is Mel and welcome to my channel, Divine Feminine Works. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This channel is everything tarot, astrology, and spirituality. So if those are things that interest you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you'll always be notified when I come out with new content. Welcome to my new series, The Stargazer. This is a weekly astro report that I'll be putting out every week, basically so that you know what's coming up, what to prepare for. It's almost like a weather forecast for the week, but it's all astrology. So that is the new series. I'm debuting it today, but it will be every Saturday. So tune in every Saturday so that you get the quick and dirty on what's coming up for the upcoming week. I'm super excited about it. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that I enjoy filming it, and hopefully it's all good. All right, so this is the weekly astrology report for the week of August 30th through September 5th. First of all, I can't believe that we're already in September. I mean, this year feels like it just started, and all of a sudden we are finishing up with the third quarter, and then by next month we'll be getting into the fourth quarter, and it's just crazy. It's obviously been a crazy year with everything that's been going on. So needless to say, hang in there as best you can. I know the week that just passed was pretty heavy with the passing of Chadwick Boseman, with the shooting of John Blake. It's just a lot that's been going on, a lot of heavy energy. And you can attribute that to that Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter conjunction all in Capricorn. I mean, these are three heavy planets, right? And when they are conjunct, it's this massive energy that is almost like a paradox in a sense, because you've got Saturn on one end and Jupiter on the other, and they're almost like opposites. Jupiter is all about expansion. It's all about abundance, optimism, traveling far, far-reaching effects. And then you've got Saturn, which is like the crystallizer. Saturn restricts. Saturn stabilizes. So on the one hand, you've got expansion. On the other hand, you have restriction. And in the middle, so right smack in the middle, you've got Pluto, which is the great destroyer. Pluto is all about death and rebirth. So you have these three very heavy planets with heavy energy sitting in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about public life. It's all about career. It's all about major institutions. It's all about corporations and the structure of society. So all of that is breaking down in order to be reborn. And we're seeing that play out. We're seeing it play out with the pandemic. We're seeing it play out with these race wars. We're seeing it play out in politics, especially. So everything is in flux. You don't need astrology in order to know that. You feel that. But that's the backdrop, upon which everything else is happening. So while we have the regular day-to-day transits that affect us each on a very personal level, such as transits with Venus and Mercury and Mars to a certain extent, we have those kind of transits that affect us in our day-to-day lives. But in the backdrop, we have like the shit show of society and the restructuring, the complete restructuring of society. So it's an interesting time to be alive, let's just say that. But let's get into this week and talk about what's going on. So interestingly enough, and shout out to Jade from iJade Astrology, who really put me on to this theory. And since she's put me onto it, it's like it's changed astrology for me in a very profound way. So it's the degree theory of astrology. A lot of astrologers don't necessarily ascribe to this ideology, but I do, and it adds a lot of depth to astrology in general and to how I view astrology and how I convey that to you. So the degree theory, in short, is that every degree is a different sign. So you start out with the first degree, which is Aries. You go through the 12th degree, which is Pisces, and then it starts all over again. And so certain degrees have certain characteristics. So if you have a Mars degree, right, or an Aries degree, it's very fiery, it's very defensive, it's, Mars energy. If you have a Sagittarius degree, it's very Jupiterian, so it's very expansive, optimistic, that kind of a thing. What's interesting about this coming week is that we've got 3 planets at the 22nd degree. And the 22nd degree is ruled by Capricorn. But not only that, and again, shout out to Jade from iJade Astrology who really put me onto this. This is the kill or be killed degree. It's a critical degree. It can be a very turbulent degree. It can be a very surprising degree. So we've got Venus, Pluto, and we've got Mercury all transiting and will be at the 22nd degree at different points during this week. So the 22nd degree is all about like extreme luck. It could also be about a critical moment for success or failure. So this week you might experience like one thing that really just solidifies your career. You might have an extreme, strange, like stroke of luck that really works in your favor. And I feel like that might take place on Tuesday. Whereas today, when we have Venus in Cancer opposed to Pluto in Capricorn, both of them at the 22nd degree, you might have a critical moment of failure, perhaps. But I'll get into more of that in a minute. But again, I feel like this week is sort of characterized by a lot of critical happenings. I don't necessarily know how that's going to play out. With Pluto being at the 22nd degree and that being in Capricorn, that could play out on a very major scale as we've been seeing. And Pluto's not going to stay at the 22nd degree this week. Pluto has been at this 22nd degree for a minute. So again, it's almost like as long as Pluto remains at this 22nd degree, there might be a lot of chaos. There might be some critical moments of success and then turn around and be some critical moments of, failure as well. So we're in for a pretty wild ride, which is going to last for a minute, obviously. But there might be some extreme shakeups this week in particular with 3 planets being at the 22nd degree. All right, so for today, Sunday, August 30th, we've got Mercury in Virgo trying Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn. And Mercury in Virgo is at the 19th degree, and we've got Jupiter in Capricorn at the 17th degree. So Mercury is at home in Virgo. That is actually one of Mercury's homes, the other being Gemini. So the energy of Mercury is pretty potent, which is a good thing, which is a great thing. And Jupiter in Capricorn is all about, again, with this conjunction between Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, again, not only is it happening on a global, societal, collective scale, it's also happening on a personal scale as well. So with this whole change that's going on and Mercury trining this whole conjunction today, today would be a great day to strategize when it comes to your public life. Mercury in Virgo is all about strategizing, and it's all about making plans, making to-do lists, getting organized. Take today, and hopefully you're watching this today so you could take advantage of this energy. Take today to do that, because I feel like it's going to be beneficial to you in the long run. Once the dust settles with this whole restructuring that society is undergoing, I feel like you'll be able to take advantage of it if you do the work right now. And trines are triangles. Trines are all about effortless energy. It's things flowing naturally in a positive sort of way. So if you take today to start developing habits that could help your career or your public life in the long run, you're going to see the results of that as this whole Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter conjunction plays out. So again, although today is Sunday and it's usually, a day of rest, it's a day of repose, which it should be. I'm not saying that you should put your nose to the grindstone today and really burn the midnight oil or anything like that. But you might want to take today to maybe plan out some stuff. get out your pen and paper, or your iPad or your phone, and just start strategizing on what you'd like to do, different plans that you'd like to make, a strategy, goal setting. Use today to do that, and I think the energy is, not only is it conducive to that, but it'll definitely help you in the long run in terms of definitely your career. Definitely when it comes to career advancement, you'll want to think about that and start strategizing about that. If you are looking to open up your new, your own business and be an entrepreneur, today would be a great day to just sit and strategize, right? Also, communication with coworkers or, other people with respect to your job or your career is going to go very well today. I mean, again, it's Sunday, so you might not be doing much of that. You might be, off today. But again, take today to strategize, and I think it'll really help you in the long run. Like I sort of alluded to before, we also have Venus in Cancer opposed to Pluto in Capricorn. And again, it's at this critical 22-degree mark. So, and I've spoken about this before in previous videos. There is, again, with this Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter conjunction in Capricorn, it's all about public life. It's all about structural society. It's all about societal structure. It's all about, how society is structured and formed, right? This is an opposition to your private life. Venus in Capricorn is all about your familial relationships that you hold dear to yourself, to your heart. And today, with Venus in Cancer opposed to Pluto in Capricorn, you're being pulled in two different directions. On the one hand, you've got your responsibilities to your family, right? The 22nd degree, it's also, not only is it just a critical degree, it's also the Capricorn degree. So that's about responsibilities. It's about discipline. So how this might play out with Venus in Cancer, the responsibilities that you have at home, the responsibilities that you have to your parents, your mother in particular, to close family members, even to people that you just live with, might be at odds with your desire and your whole mentality of advancing in your career. Now, again, this doesn't have to be something completely catastrophic. This could be something as simple as maybe today you want to take the time to work on your to-do list, like I just said before, that you want to strategize on your career advancement, things like that. But you may have family obligations that prevent you to do that. It's Sunday. A lot of you may be spending time with family today. So you might not have the opportunity to strategize on your career because you have to spend time with your family. It's that sort of dynamic that's at play. And this transit is only going to last but for a day or two. But again, it's this sense of keeping harmony at home with respect to career advancement and really transforming your career as a whole. Again, this is at the 22nd degree. So it's this critical kill or be killed degree. It doesn't mean that someone's actually going to die or anything like that. It's just, it's meant to stress the critical nature of this degree. So that's pretty much how that's going to play out for today. Okay, so moving on. Tomorrow on Monday, we've got Mars in Aries at 27 degrees, sextile the North Node in Gemini at 26 degrees. So Mars in Aries, just like Mercury is at home in Virgo, Mars is at home in Aries. That's its home. That's where it feels comfortable. Mars in Aries is very fiery energy. It's the energy of initiation. It's the energy of get up and go. It's the energy of physical activity. It's the energy of, like, think of a firecracker going off. Like, that's Mars in Aries. And when it comes to the North Node is all about destiny. It's all about where we're headed in this lifetime. So tomorrow, Monday, would be a great day to take action, to learn, to communicate, and act on ideas related to teaching or related to gaining new skills. And doing so, you're doing this in order to bring you more money, essentially. So, sorry, I was reading my notes and it came out kind of awkward. So let me rephrase that so it's a little more like understandable. So, North Node in Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. It's about ideas, but more so it's about learning new skills and techniques and stimulating your brain. So the 26th degree is a degree of Taurus. Taurus is all about things that we value. It's about money. It's about material possessions. So tomorrow, Monday, August 31st, would be a great day to take action with respect to learning new skills that'll bring you money. How could this play out? You could decide to take an online course. Perhaps you want to take an online course on marketing. Perhaps you want to take an online course on sales or whatever. Learning a new skill that'll end up bringing you money. Tomorrow would be a great day for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so moving on, we're going to go to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we've got Mercury in Virgo again, which is trine Pluto in Capricorn. So again, like I mentioned before, we've got this conjunction between Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in Capricorn. So they're not all at the same degree. So transiting planets are going to hit each planet separately. So on Sunday, Mercury hit the exact degree of Jupiter, thereabout. On Tuesday, Mercury is going to hit Pluto at this 22nd degree. Like I kept saying, this is the critical do or die degree, basically. So again, you might experience a complete stroke of luck with respect to your career on Tuesday. The stroke of luck may have something to do with communication. You may be talking to the right person on Tuesday that'll just skyrocket your career or put you in the right place at the right time. I feel like this is going to be, again, like I said, it's the critical 22nd degree, the kill or be killed degree, which could go either way. It could go really good or really bad. But I feel like this might go really well because this is a trine, and a trine is a very positive aspect in astrology. So I feel like you might have some crazy or extreme stroke of good luck on Tuesday with respect to career advancement, changes in your career, changes in your public life. If you're a public persona, if you're on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, you might have a complete stroke of luck on this day with Mercury being in Virgo and it's trining Pluto and Capricorn at that 22 critical degree mark. So I'd put a star next to Tuesday because anything could really happen on that day. Moving on to Wednesday, the highlight of the week is the full moon in Pisces at 10 degrees. Again, this is at a Capricorn degree. We have a lot of earth energy this week. A lot of the degrees are hitting Capricorn degrees, so it's this very practical, success-oriented degree. So full moons are all about illumination, things being illuminated by the light of the moon. It's also a very emotional time as the moon rules our emotions. So a lot of times around the full moon, you'll find that you'll get into more conflicts with people because people tend to be a little more emotional. They've got heightened emotions and things might come out into the open that may stir up emotions within you. And full moons are all about releasing. So whatever emotions are coming up are meant to be released at this time. And in Pisces, Pisces is a very sensitive sign, sensitive to other people's energies, sensitive to energies of the environment. It's very, it's the last sign of the zodiac. So it's sort of, some people say it's the dustpan of the zodiac. I don't necessarily agree with that, but it is sort of the culmination of all of the collective energies. Now, I do a weekly series on Instagram called The Week Ahead. And in the week ahead that I just did for this upcoming week, there was this energy of outmoded ideals, outmoded values that we've had since childhood that may be coming up this week. And that's definitely represented in the astrology as well, with this full moon in Pisces. So I feel like, and again, it's happening at 10 degrees, which is the Capricorn degree. So a lot of the values that we've had growing up, a lot of the ideals we've had as children coming into adulthood that we may have repressed, that may have caused us a lot of trauma, are coming up this week in the light of this full moon. Now, this may have to do with family. in the week ahead tarot reading, this had to do with parents, whether you are a parent to children or whether speaking about your own parents. So there may be a lot of tension going on with this full moon and with family members. So you may find that you may get into arguments, old stuff may be coming up that's now brought into your consciousness that you can now deal with. So needless to say, this full moon is going to be very emotional and particularly sensitive. So the advice here is to have patience with yourself and have patience with others, because everyone's sort of sorting through this subconscious energy that's coming up to the surface. So that's what's happening on Wednesday. On Wednesday also, we have Uranus in Taurus trine the Sun in Virgo. And both of these are happening at the 10-degree mark as well, which I just mentioned is the Capricorn degree. So it's very earthy. This particular transit, this Uranus in Taurus trine Sun in Virgo, is very earthy. And trines are positive. It's energy that just flows effortlessly. So this is all about business, I would have to say. Uranus in Taurus is changing how we value things. Uranus rules the markets, so not just the stock market, but the industry markets. And Taurus is about products, because Taurus rules material things. So it's about things that we consume, things that we can touch, feel, that we can buy, that we can sell. So there's a lot of that going on right now. And with the Sun trying this energy, you can make a lot of headway, especially if you sell products. Things we value, material possessions, etc. So Wednesday would be a good day for sales, especially if you sell products. I feel like it might also be good if you consume products as well. So you might find that on Wednesday, you might be buying more, or there may be a sale that really catches your attention. But Wednesday is a great day for commerce. It's a great day for products. It's a great day to just engage in serious business. So that is Wednesday. Now we skip over to Friday, because Friday is when we have our next transit that's of importance. And that is Venus sextile Mercury. And this is happening at the 27th degree. So Venus is in Cancer and Mercury is still in Virgo, I believe. Let me check that actually, just to be sure. This is Friday. Yep, we have Venus in Cancer and we've got Mercury in Virgo. That is correct. All right. So again, Venus in Cancer is all about your familial relationships. It's harmony at home. It's harmony with those close to you. Equality also within those relationships. And with Mercury in its home in Virgo, you can expect some good communication between you and your family members, particularly your siblings and like your extended family, like cousins and things like that. You can expect harmony. You can expect some heart-to-heart conversations also, since we're talking about Venus in Cancer. So it would be a great day to discuss, like I was saying about, what day was that? Can't remember what day it was exactly, but again, this whole energy of, it's Wednesday with the full moon, with a lot of those emotions having come up and, you dealing with that. Friday would be a good day to talk about those things with those family members or those people that are directly affecting you. Again, with Venus sextile Mercury at the 27th degree. This is also a good day for commercial transactions. So this week bodes pretty well, generally speaking, for commercial transactions, for buying, for selling, things of that nature. Yes, especially on Friday, especially for your normal day-to-day transactions. That's looking pretty good on Friday. All right, and then finally, we close out the week on Saturday with Mars in Aries square Venus in Cancer. So their squares are all about tension and strain, whereas oppositions are pulling you in two different directions. Squares are more about tension and strain. So we've got Mars in Aries in tension with Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer seems to be the placement that has a lot of weight this week. But yeah, so Mars in Aries is all about starting something new. It's about get up and go. And it's also a very sort of selfish placement. Mars, Aries is all about self. It's the very first sign of the zodiac. So it's all concerned about self. So there may be a lot of things that you want to initiate for yourself or that are concerned with only you. But you have this tension again between you on the one hand and your familial relationships and responsibilities on the other. So on Saturday, you might feel a little tension between you and your family members, you and your housemates perhaps, because you want to go in the direction of, all right, I need to do what I need to do for me today. That might be handling your own errands. That might be working out. Maybe something as simple as working out. Meanwhile, you've got this tension of family relationships, family responsibilities, people that you live with, etc. So watch out for that on Saturday. All right, that's pretty much it for the week. Again, watch out for sort of extreme situations of luck, or luck in a strange sort of way. There might be also some instances of like great success or great failure this week, so watch out for that. Emotions are going to be running high with the full moon on Wednesday, so just be patient, be mindful, and be kind to everyone because everyone's sort of going through the same thing. And that is the weekly report for this upcoming week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys were able to get some valuable information from this. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you definitely liked this video. If you'd like to order a personal astrology report with me, that information is in the link down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Divine Feminine Works. Like I mentioned before, every week I do a series called The Week Ahead, which is just a quick and dirty tarot read on the upcoming energies for this week. It works in tandem with these astrology reports, so definitely check that out and let me know what you think. I wish you all a wonderful week. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. As always, these videos are a labor of love and they come straight from the bottom of my heart. If you feel so inclined and would like to buy me a coffee, that information and link is in the description box as well. As always, it is a pleasure to provide this information for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.